if you're trying to make your house look like a magazine, nobody's going to be having fun in your space because you're going to be yelling at them all the time. So I could open up this pantry and I could get really upset with my children because we have food all over they maintain this space. So it's fine. This is their snacks, their breakfast. And then this is kind of my shelf where I go for dinner food. So this is my shelf I maintain, and then they've kind of got the rest. It's a mess. I don't care because they have to figure out, there's some natural consequences to this. I'll put the snacks away on the shelf and then they have to figure out where it is. If they put it back, then they have to find it. If they put it back in a weird spot, they still have to find it. So if they need something, they're required to put it on the grocery list so that we will purchase it. If it's not on the grocery list, I don't get it. So this is all stuff that they've requested and I've gotten for them. So I don't overbuy because I only buy it if it's requested. They only request it when it's run out and maybe out for a few days. They usually don't request it early because they're teenagers. Here's popcorn, here's a half bag eaten of popcorn. So I would have a space for all the popcorn. I would have a space for chips, and then a space for crackers. So it's kind of like items together. So when you're thinking about what you want, you go to the space and you say, I want some crackers. And I don't have to search through 2 shelves to find the crackers. I would know the exact space they are. But it can create chaos in the head for things through your whole house. So you say, I have crackers in this cabinet, this cabinet, this cabinet. I wonder where my Cheez-Its are. And so then you're going all over. It could be scissors. It could be a stapler. You know, it's those things that we're just putting all over in the house. It could be batteries. It could be light bulbs. And you have to think through, okay, are those batteries in this drawer? Are they in the laundry room or are they in the garage? So it's kind of going through there's chaos in your head and you're eventually going to find it sometimes, but trying to eliminate that chaos. So this is a solution for containers for leftovers. We all have these containers and they spread all over a cabinet. If you just put it in a bin like this, it keeps it from spreading and you can contain it and it works like a drawer. One of the biggest obstacles for people is paper coming into the house. And we have our natural tendencies. A lot of people, it just lands on the kitchen countertop or it lands in an office in a stack or, there's things like that. But some of those papers are active and we need to keep them handy. And I created a file for each of my children. I created a file for my house because we have house projects, things that I want to read, things I need to file. I'm trying to look at all my files. So these are active papers. These are the things that I need quick, handy to be able to put things in and to be able to pull things out very easily. One of the things about this box though, there's no lid. And some people want the box with the lid. And that looks nice, but it's a little less functional because you have to open it and close the lid, which means people stack their papers on top of it. And I know this from experience because I did it myself. I had one with a lid and my papers were just stacking up because that lid was an obstacle to getting the papers inside. People who collect recipes. And we always have the conversation of, okay, how often do you cook a new recipe? And they might say once a week. And then I'm like, okay, that's 4 recipes a month you need. And then it becomes a light bulb moment of, okay, how many recipes do we have? And they might have 50 recipes. We're like, okay, now you need to be making some decisions because you have 50 recipes and that's your whole year of new recipes. And if you're still collecting, then some things need to go out and you need to make some choices. This is my high use stuff that I wear every day. This is more of my dressy stuff and pullovers and things, and this is more summer. I think color coordination is overrated. Short sleeve, long sleeve, dressy, casual. So you have all these categories and then you start sorting each of them by color. You're then having to find the spot it's at. You have to figure out where it falls in the rainbow of colors. And so in your brain, you're going through a lot of steps to maintain that. But if you can maintain it, then it's fine. But if a lot of people, they'll want to color coordinate, but then they realize when they're putting clothes away, they put them in the same spot all the time. And so the color coordination just isn't getting maintained. If you can't do drawers, you can do baskets for the same thing. You can put your socks, undergarments in baskets on shelves to have that type of a space. One of the things you have to notice is how many steps are you taking to get ready. When we first had a place, we had things in our nightstands, we had things in our dressers, then we had things in our closet, and so we were traveling all over our space to get ready. And then now we've condensed it all into this space, and so we don't have to go looking anywhere for anything. You can't see a lot of back wall with this closet system. So for me, I look at it and we are maximizing the use of this space. Vertically, horizontally, there's not a lot of wall space. One of the things Marie Kondo did, she had people pull everything out of their closet and stack it up on their bed and go through every single item. I don't know if that's completely necessary. I will say you have to touch every single item. You can't make an assumption that, oh yeah, I wear all of that, without actually touching it and making that decision. Now, once you get it, or the other thing you can do is just flip all of your hangers backwards in your closet. And then when you wear it and wash it, you can, when you put it away, you just flip it the correct way. And then you have a nice visual of what you're not wearing and what you are wearing. And then you can make a decision on if you want to keep it or toss it.